Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you. Sending you nothing but love, positive energy, blessings, ashe. I want to talk about cycles. Before I did the channel, before I did this video, I pulled a cycle card. So that is, something that I want to talk about. And we all you guys deal with cycles, and we're in a lot of times we are in a cycle without even realizing we're in a cycle until it's brought to our attention and we're like, oh shit, like this is a cycle. Cycles are horrible. It's something that is a lot of times we tend to be in a cycle due to being afraid of change, due to not understanding or not knowing the cycle. But change is really a big thing, for a lot of us. Is A lot of times we are comfortable, and when people are comfortable, I tell people a lot of times when we're comfortable, that means stagnant. So it's like when you look at the word comfortable, you're looking at the word stagnant together. They go hand in hand, because it's like if you're comfortable, you're going to stay still, right? So instead of being uncomfortable, when you're uncomfortable, you move, like you make a change to make yourself comfortable, or you just make a change. So when we're in cycles, a lot of times we're comfortable. We're comfortable in the way of one living. A lot of times, a lot of things have to do with environment. So maybe we're comfortable with what we consider as a normal environment to us, and even though it may be an unhealthy environment, it may be something that's toxic, that it puts you in a lower vibration. It's like we stay still because this is all we know, or this is our comfortability. I hate saying that word, but that's like our comfortable place or our safe zone. Instead of us wanting to get out of the safe zone and go into the unknown, which I know a lot of times the unknown is scary. The unknown is so scary to the point that, and again, fear, if you ever allow fear to run your life, like you're going to be so fearful that you're never going to try anything, and it just holds you back from blessings. So it's a lot of times we fear this unknown instead of actually pushing ourselves to the unknown to figure out what the actual unknown is. We stay stagnant and comfortable. And when we stay stagnant and comfortable, it's like we're continuously doing the same thing, routine, and we're wanting different results, or we're asking for different results, and it's like we're not seeing any different results because we're still doing the same thing. So understand the cycle that you're in, and understand that cycle is making a change every day. If you are not progressing, or moving as a human being, or moving as a spirit, as a divine spirit that we are, you're sitting still and you're not living in your purpose. So it's like being uncomfortable, or being at a position where you feel that there's more, or you need to be going into this unknown, or you need to be pushing yourself to another direction. That is you getting yourself, or breaking the cycle, or getting out of the cycle. A lot of times, just going back to generations, we deal with we may see certain behaviors, or certain things growing up, and we think that consciously, we look at things growing up and we're like, when I have kids, I'm never going to do that. That's consciously, like, we're like, for example, just giving you an example, let's say you see your mom come home every day from work exhausted, and as a child, you see your mom come home from work exhausted. She's a single mom, she's come home from work exhausted, and she's just drowned with life. And you grow up and you're just like, well, you're a child and you're like, when I grow up, I'm not gonna come home and be exhausted. Like, I'm gonna be full of energy. I'm gonna have this amazing life where I'll be able to be joyful when I come home, and I'll be not exhausted. And it's like we grow up And since we've seen our parents or our mother in such this routine as a single mom, we end up being a single mom, and we end up being in that same routine. And it's like, that's because we unconsciously, even though consciously we're saying we don't want that, but subconsciously in the back of our minds, it's like that's all we see. And our imagery, our eyes, they do have a lot to do with what we do and how we act. So getting out of the cycle is understanding that cycle and understanding the difference, or what you want, or seeing yourself. Again, your vision is amazing. Having vision, or having a vision of what you want and where you want to go, is amazing, because you're putting that into existence by just looking, speaking, acting, and moving forward to that. And that gets you again out of the cycle. The way that you are moving or taking steps to this is you feel uncomfortable. You feel that need of change. You feel that need of not wanting to be the social norm, not wanting to be like everybody else. Everybody else being like everybody else is stupid. um it's literally, or being what someone else's perception or idea of how we are is stupid, because again, everybody has their purpose in life. Everybody is supposed to live their own divine path, and there's divine timing. So understand the cycle, get out of the cycle. Again, my favorite word is, every time you see the word comfortable, look at it as stagnant. When you look at uncomfortable, look at it as change. And sometimes when we're in uncomfortable situations, one, it humbles us. Two, it makes us look at a whole nother perspective. It opens our eyes. Everything happens for a reason. There's divine timing for everything. So open your third eye. Start looking around, and start actually realizing that the universe, we are all one. We're all divine spirits, and great things and amazing things happen to those who push for it. If you want to live your life in a comfortable position, then you'll live your life in that same comfortable position. You can't be mad at anybody. You can't expect anybody to do anything. We all make choices. We all have choices. So make your choice. I am here again. I don't mean to be harsh, guys. But a lot of times, I want people to have nothing but them amazing lives. And being kind is, or not being direct. A lot of people, we don't understand someone not being direct. Be direct and be to the point, and and be real. And that's all and that's what I am. Is I'm real. I'm to the point. And I want you guys. I love you guys. I love you. And I want nothing